Hey trader, just want to share the strategy I've been working on over the past couple of weeks. That's been treating me pretty good. So basically shows when the buyers and the sellers are entering and exiting for the most part. So here's 9:30 New York right in this area here. And this indicator here represents the sellers. Right here they're exiting out. And in green here, that's when they're entering in, just an increase. And then you got these horizontal bars, the red bars and the green bars, and those just mark the lines here so that it's the same on each chart, just so that you can keep in mind which one is at which height and which one's overcoming the either or. So yeah, that's all fine and dandy. You can see the buyers entering in here, and yeah, it gets up to the top here, and sellers jump back in, buyers die out, but then it gets picked up quickly off the EMA here and kind of continues onward. And this is where I woke up and started trading. Here's my account that I've been working on, my trial account. Yeah, so I kind of got in here, got out quickly, got back in here, and so on and so forth, yada yada yada. Ended with a pretty good trading day. And then here's when Tokyo kind of opened up, had another couple of good trades, got kind of lucky. Entered up here for the sell, exited over here right before the big drop. And I don't usually use this rate in for Tokyo session here, but I thought I'd give it a try. But yeah, it was up here at the top, and lower highs, and it looked like kind of the selling pressure was kind of increasing. If you look here at this point, it's increasing. This wasn't here before, and it looked like the buying pressure was dying out, so then I entered in for a sell. These little dots here is from this indicator that I just love. Just toggling on and off there, and it's a VIX spike indicator that I just modified. It's got 4 sets of VIX settings on it. No one is really better than the other, but it basically just lets you know when just kind of like a burst of energy comes into the market. Then I added these EMAs that I like to use. But yeah, it's been really helpful. You can see here, it tells you there's some movement here pushing downwards, and here too there's a dot, and then there's the arrows for supposed upwards movement. So yeah, that all went really well. Then I had another, oops, oh, it's reloading. Yeah, then I had another sell down here. But with the indicator here, you can just kind of see, right? Like, sellers moving in. Even from this point here, it's gaining traction. And kind of at the same exact time, buyers are dying out. So you can just kind of see the flow of where everything is going. And all the time with my strategy, I'm kind of keeping in mind that it wants to gravitate towards the EMA 238 here. So I use that line a lot. The other thing I always keep in mind is that 80% of the time the market is always ranging. So it's always targeting swing highs or swing lows. So if you just zoom out here a little bit, session opens, runs up here, and it takes out this area here. So right away, as soon as it's at that level, I'm expecting it for it to range backwards right to the very far south side of things, whether that might be here or maybe this point here from up here, or even lower, like down here. That's a prominent low that kind of sticks out, or even lower down here. And then once it reaches here, because that's kind of the outermost swing low, I'm going to be looking for reversals. So you can kind of see here what happens. It drops down, drops, kind of a steady dropping fashion, and then it gets to this swing low right here, and then it kind of has a little bit of a burst up, you can barely see it, and then it passes it right at this level here. Then you've got another jump up, and then it drops past this low here just because there's just so much selling pressure. Like, look at all this selling pressure right here, right? Tons and tons, and there's just hardly any buying pressure here this whole time. So that's telling you that the buyers just are not interested at all. And then it gets to this horizontal line here, and then you can kind of see it drop right to that level and then have like a little run up, and you can kind of see buyers coming in here. And I was here when just before I started the video, I was gonna go for a buy, but it was just a little bit too risky, just with like so much dropping down here. So I didn't enter, and yeah, it didn't take out this low here, and in my mind, because these are so close together, I was thinking it was going to drop down even more. So it was just a little bit too risky, even though it could have ran up. You can see all these little VIX spike arrows pushing the price up here. Usually when I see a VIX spike, and if it increases, like after 6 or 8 candles, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, if I see an increase like that, usually that's a strong sign that it's going to continue upwards. But I'm not used to trading in the Tokyo hours here, so yeah, I'm just not too familiar with it. It's a little bit too risky for me. Good thing I didn't, because it looked like it is going to come back downwards. But that's pretty much the strategy that I've been working on for a while. It's been doing really good. But pretty powerful when a VIX spike comes and hits a point of interest like this, or you can even see just right here, if it comes down like this, and if it drops into a moving average like this, like you can just see that nice run up there, right? So there's a spike there, that little dot, there's this one, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If you got that much moving upwards, then yeah, it's a pretty sure bet that it's going to continue upwards. Not in all cases, but another thing I noticed too, if it takes out, this is a nice swing here, it's fairly prominent, but it has VIX points in it, so that's another really strong area where there could be a lot of buy entries, and buy entries mean that there's it's a targeted area for people to come back into, so it's kind of like a double whammy here. You got this, so those 2 points of interest, they stack up, and they really increase your probability on binding. And then after that, runs back up, takes out this high, takes out the high, you get those VIX signals pushing it downwards, comes back down, and where does it go? Exactly right to that low. Takes this guy out here, eh? Isn't that amazing? Crazy. And then runs back up, and then takes out this guy, and bounces off here with 3 VIX buy signals, and doesn't quite make it to the top. End of session, people are done their trading day, I guess. So yeah, not much action there, and yeah, continues onwards. But pretty interesting stuff, guys. This was just an indicator that I found. It was like VIX spike or something. VIX, I think it was like, it's like this one here, I think, by this guy. So I just took his indicator, which just has 1 VIX setting, and I just added 3 more, plus I added the moving averages and messed with it a little bit. So if you guys want to find that, let me know, or else I'm not even sure if it's on here, like on the market, but it's free anyhow. I'll give it to you guys. Should be in there somewhere. Anyhow, let me know if anybody wants it. The other thing I wanted to show you guys was this other one I modded. This is really interesting to study, just to see where the market likes to gravitate back towards. But I'll show you this in another video. Actually, I don't want it to be too long. Okay, thanks for watching, guys. Hope this helped. Let me know, leave a comment, subscribe, like, all that fun stuff, guys. Let's get it. Let's have some fun, make some cash, provide for the people we love, make the world a better place.